Hi everyone. Right, today I'm doing week 40 of art journal prompts. I'm stepping in for Deb for a few weeks. She's busy moving again and she's asked if I could take over whilst she's busy packing and getting herself organised. And today I've chosen the theme simplicity. For the reason being that we've had several new people join the group, and a couple of weeks ago somebody had posted a comment saying that they didn't quite understand the concept of art journaling, and so I thought simplicity might be a good prompt to use. I joined Art Journal Prompts back in January, and I joined for that very reason, that I could create background after background and thoroughly enjoyed creating backgrounds, but I got stuck. I had no idea what to do with it, to progress it and move it forward, and I was making things more complicated than they needed to be. So today I thought we'd go right back to basics, and I thought I'd give you some ideas of what you can use for focal images. Today I've cut out some of the flowers from this wallpaper sample. This is one that I picked up ages ago from Homebase. I've got a bit of a thing going on at the moment with wallpaper samples, and this is another piece of wallpaper. Dragonfly, the butterfly, that's from a piece of wallpaper. Birds. So those make great focal images. This I made out of fabric. You could use that as a focal image. This is just a little embellishment that I made with some marble papers that I made a while ago. You can use a stamp as a focal image. And I think some people sometimes think as well that art journaling is reams and reams of writing, sort of your life story. And it doesn't need to be. It could be a simple quote. And I have found these Tim Holt ideology chit-chat words invaluable for my art journaling and for making tags. This one here is just chit-chat words. So you could make a whole sentence out of this. I mean, for instance, here, let me hold it closer. About, after, again, all along. So you can make up a whole sentence of odd words here. But my favourite one is this. In fact, it's not that one. I've got another one somewhere. Where is it? Let's see if I can find it. Oh, here we go. It's on the floor. This one's just larger writing. Again, sort of just odd words. So delightful, beautiful, believe, friendship. You could, happiness. So you don't have to put a whole sentence or make it sort of really, really complicated if you don't want to. And this is the one I use the most. So go where your heart takes you, take risks, throw kindness around like confetti, and sometimes just, a simple quote can sort of spur on the rest of your page. So anyway, let's crack on. Right, first of all, what I'm going to do is I'm using my distress inks to create my background. I'm working on my glass We Are Memory Keepers matte, and I'm using the mustard seed and some peacock feathers. There we go. So stamp that down, and then I'm going to spray that with water, and then I'm going to smush this around. Be careful when you choose your colours that they're complementary, because otherwise you'll end up with a big muddy mess, and that just doesn't look very nice. You don't want that. So I'm just going to keep going in where I've got my blank spots until I'm happy with the coverage that I've got. I want something quite bright to match the flowers that I showed you from my wallpaper samples. I've done quite a lot with wallpaper samples over the last couple of weeks. I went into Homebase a couple of weeks ago and they'd got some beautiful butterfly and dragonfly wallpapers, which some of you will have seen me use. So get down to your local hardware store, because it's free. And just, take some of their wallpaper samples. Right, okay. So let's keep dabbing that on, because I want some of that texture, and I'm going to dry this and then I shall come back. Now that's my page so far, and I personally like a bit more contrast, so I've just dabbed a bit more of the peacock feathers and some water, and I'm just going to add some more of that to my page, just to sort of add, as I say, a bit more contrast to it, and then I shall give that a dry. Right, and then I've got a wide splatter brush here, and I'm just picking up some of the leftover ink. I've got some water on this too, and I'm just going to splatter on there just for a bit of added texture. Let's see if we can get any more. I've got a water jar over here, so let's just dip that in. If I get mess all over the back, I'm not worried about it. So I've got a makeup sponge here, and I've put some more of my peacock feathers to the right hand side here, and I've got just a small stamp. This is the oh, what's it called, Creative Expressions mini stencil Harlequin, and I'm trying to keep this tone on tone. I don't want to introduce too many colours and make it busy, so I'm just going to dab just a little bit of this in a few random places, just again to add a bit more interest to the background. Sorry if I'm banging the table. But just trying to keep it quite subtle. I'll have a bit more here. Try not to go too mad, which is a habit of mine as well. So right, there we go. And then I've got my not Tim Holtz, yeah, the Tim Holtz, in fact it's not, it's the Dilutions background stamps, and let's have a think. I'm going to use olive green for this. So again, it's just keeping everything in keeping. There we go. Don't want too much. So put that out of the way. And then finally, I'm going to use black this time. Sorry, I'm going to get my head in the way. I've got my Memento ink here. And I've got a script stamp. Sorry, there's no background on this. It's sort of like a Latin kind of text, I think. And I'm just going to add a bit of stamping to the background as well. There we go, and I'm happy with that. Right, do I want to do anything else with it? No, I think that's enough. I'm going to keep this fairly simple. Right, okay, so now I'm going to put my page together, and I've laid my flowers out how I think I want them. And what I've done with these, I've curled the edges. I've just grabbed, this is a palette knife, and I've just run it along the edge of the flowers like this, just to get a little bit of texture and dimension going. And then let me just grab my ink back again. And then what I've done is I've gone round the outside of the flowers. Can you see the difference there? I've gone round these two with a sponge to highlight the outside, whereas this one I haven't done yet, and that makes such a massive difference because it sort of makes everything pop off the page. So I'm just going to continue doing this, and then I'll come back. Right, so I've done that, and I did that with the Stays On olive green. And then I just want to add a bit of texture to my tag. This was a pack of tags. I've lost the top of it. This was Happy Mail that I got from my friend Linda Cooper Pierce. And I'm going to use, this is one of the things that you use to take the hard skin off your feet. And let me just move that out of the way. I'm going to just rough the edges up. And I'm going to do this off screen because it makes a bit of a mess, and I'm going to do this over my bin, and I'll show you what it looks like when I've done it. So that's all rough and crumpled now. And then I'm going to take some of the olive green again, and I'm just going to go around the edge like this, just to sort of distress it a bit more. Sorry, hope I'm in camera there. There we go, so that will do nicely. Let's see if I can just get to this bit underneath the string. And I'll just, in fact, what I'll do, because I just wanted a bit darker on the edge, I should just rub it along like this. That's better. There we go. There we go. And that again will make the tag pop off the page. So I'm just adding really simple layers here. Let me just get rid of that. Right, so bring my page back. And so now my page, you can see, is coming together. Now I've just done a simple quote, simplicity is the ultimate form of sophistication. And I just printed that off, typed it in Word on my iPad. And I need to just assemble this. And I want one more addition as well. I've got my bumblebee stamp, which I thought would look really cute. So I've got my black Memento ink to my left-hand side here. So in fact, let me just take that off because I want to make sure that I've got that in the right place. Make sure I've got my stamp loaded up. So I'm going to have my bumblebee stamp there. I just think this is so cute. I'll leave the link to what that stamp is. Leave a note of what the stamp is below. And then I think I'm just going to put my quote on the tag like this. So I'm going to play around with it and glue that down. I think I'm going to ink around the edges again. Let's have a look. So let me just show you what I'm doing here. So I've just got my makeup sponge again, and I shall ink around the edges just to make that pop and glue it on. Okay, so here's my finished page. I glued my flowers and my tag into place, and then all I did was I added a little flower embellishment that came in a pack like this from the pound shop, and I added a little bit of 3D glitter glue to the centre of the flower here just to sort of make it sparkle a bit, and then I inked around the edge of the page before I finally glued it into my journal. I hope you like that. I can't wait to see what you guys come up with this simplicity prompt. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and take care everyone. I'll see you all again soon. Bye for now.